The moment that broke the internet. Birmingham Open's most unforgettable scene. The Birmingham Open had given fans everything they came for. Rain delays that tested patience. A second set scare that tested nerves. A quarter-final grind that tested endurance. Philippine flags filling every corner of Edgbaston Priory Club. The chant of Laban echoing off the glass roof and bouncing back louder each time. Alex Ila, one match away from her second WTA 125 title, standing on the most important court of her grass court season with everything she had worked toward within reach. The stage was set. The story was written. The only thing left was the ending. And then, at 6:15 p.m. on a Saturday evening in Birmingham, England, reality decided the script needed one more scene. Nobody saw it coming. Not the commentators. Not the cameras. Not the 25,000 fans who had traveled from across oceans and across the United Kingdom to be inside that stadium. Not the security guards who, in fairness, were about to have the most memorable shift of their careers. Within hours, the footage had been watched over 100 million times. This is what happened. The match that set the stage first, because the tennis deserves its moment before the chaos takes over completely. Ila versus Nikola Barčanová. Her friend, her former doubles partner, the woman with whom she had shared a heartbreaking first-round doubles loss just 6 days earlier. The symmetry alone was enough to make the final feel like it had been written specifically for dramatic effect. The first set was a war. Both players trading breaks with the comfort of two people who know each other's game intimately, who have practiced together, studied each other, shared courts and locker rooms, and the specific bond that forms between doubles partners. At 5-5, Barčanová pounced, broke for 6-5, and held serve to take the opening set 7-5. The Philippine flags that had been waving with confidence went briefly, unervingly still. The second set began ominously. Barčanová broke immediately, carrying momentum, her coach leaning forward in his chair sensing the upset forming. But Ila had been here before. Down 2-5 against Kareeva in the second round, down 0-2 in this very set, and she had refused to break both times. She broke straight back at 1-1, surged ahead, and closed out the second set 6-3 in 38 minutes. Clean. Decisive. A statement that the match was nowhere near finished. Third set. Everything on the line. Ila held against double break points at 1-2. Overcame a 0-30 deficit to break for 4-2. The crowd sensed the finish line. 25,000 people leaning forward simultaneously, the chants building, the flags rising. And then Barčanová did what great competitors do at the worst possible moment for everyone watching. She clawed back. 5-5. The flags went still again. The chants faded to anxious whispers. And Alex Ila walked to the baseline to serve at 5-5 in the third set of the biggest match of her grass court season. Championship point arrived. First serve found the box. Barčanová returned deep. The rally stretched to 12 shots. Long, tense, beautiful grass court tennis played by two people who knew each other too well to make easy mistakes. Ila approached the net. Bold. Decisive. Barčanová's desperation lob sailed just beyond the baseline. Advantage Ila. 1 point from the title. And that is when everything, and we mean everything, went sideways. The man in the orange shirt, a figure, emerged from the crowd. Not a ball kid. Not a tournament official. Not anyone who was supposed to be anywhere near that court. A young man. Bright orange shirt. Moving fast. Vaulting over the barrier at the edge of the court with the committed energy of someone who has made a decision and is fully, irreversibly committed to it. Security guards registered the breach and gave immediate chase. The intruder was faster than they anticipated, weaving between the players and the umpire's chair with the particular athleticism of someone running entirely on adrenaline and whatever specific emotion had driven him to this moment. The crowd gasped. Both players froze. The cameras, which had been locked on Ila's face as she prepared to serve out the championship, swung to follow the orange shirt moving across the grass. The man reached the net, turned to face 25,000 people, pulled off his shirt, and painted across his chest in bold, unmistakable letters were 4 words. Alex, marry me. The silence before the eruption for one moment, Surreal, cinematic, completely suspended from the normal flow of time. Centre court at Edgbaston Priory Club was absolutely silent. 25,000 people processing the same information simultaneously. Commentators whose decades of experience had prepared them for rain delays and racket smashes and coaching violations and everything the sport could reasonably produce, sitting speechless in the broadcast booth. Then the security guards tackled him to the grass. And the stadium erupted. Not in anger. Not in the tense, worried reaction that a genuine security breach produces. In laughter. The kind of uncontrollable, full-body, tears-forming laughter that only arrives when reality has so thoroughly surpassed anything fiction could have constructed that the only available response is complete surrender to the absurdity of the moment. Barchanova, across the net from Ila, doubled over. Completely gone. One hand on her knees, the other covering her face. Her entire body shaking with laughter in the middle of the third set of a championship final. Ila stood at the baseline. Racket still raised, expression cycling rapidly through shock, disbelief, and the losing battle of a champion trying to maintain her composure while 25,000 people around her completely abandoned theirs. Smile broke through. She tried to suppress it. She failed. Even the umpire, a stern official who had spent decades cultivating the particular unreadable expression that WTA chair umpires are apparently required to maintain regardless of circumstances, cracked a smile. The security guards dragged the intruder through the player's tunnel. The doors swung shut behind him. His voice could reportedly still be heard from inside. "I love you, Alex." The court was clear. The match could resume. But first everyone needed a moment. Did that actually happen? One fan whispered to her friend, hand still covering her mouth. "I think so," her friend replied, shaking his head. "I think a man just proposed to Alex Ila in the middle of the Birmingham Open final." Was. Then. Only in Birmingham. In the commentary booth, a veteran broadcaster who had been covering tennis for 30 years attempted to regain professional composure. "Ladies and gentlemen, I have seen rain delays. I have seen arguments with umpires. I have seen rackets smashed and fans removed for noise. But I have never, in 30 years, seen a marriage proposal during a championship point." His co-commentator added, watching the camera zoom in on Ila's face. "And from the looks of it, neither has she." 100 million views. And counting, the clip was uploaded within minutes. Grainy. Cheeky. Shot from a dozen different angles by fans whose hands were trembling with laughter as they filmed. But unmistakable in every version. The orange shirt, the sprint, the chest reveal, the tackle, the eruption of an entire stadium losing its collective composure. Within hours. 100 million views. The hashtag Birmingham proposal trended #1 simultaneously in the Philippines, the United Kingdom, the United States, Australia, and Canada. Fans who had been watching the match for the tennis found themselves sharing the clip purely for the chaos. From Manila. "I was watching with my whole family. We were so nervous. And then this man runs onto the court and proposes. We couldn't stop laughing for 10 minutes. I don't even care about the score anymore. This is the greatest moment in tennis history." Another. "Only Alex Ila could inspire someone to sprint onto center court during a championship final and propose to her. That's not just tennis. That's a movement." A third. "The security guards got him so fast, but you could see Alex smiling. She was fighting it with everything she had. But she was smiling. That's our champion." The memes arrived almost immediately. The image of the intruder being tackled was edited into famous paintings, movie scenes, and historical photographs with a speed and creativity that the internet reserves for truly historic material. One viral post showed security guards dragging him off the court with a caption, "When you realize she's ranked 37 spots above your confidence level." Even the official Birmingham Open account joined the moment, posting a photo of the empty center court with a caption, "We've seen a lot of unforgettable moments at Edgbaston Priory Club. This one might be the most unforgettable." Hashtag Birmingham proposal. What happened after? The champion's response here is the part that tells you everything about who Alex Ila is. She walked back to the baseline, shaking her head, still fighting that smile. She bounced the ball once, twice, the way she always does before a serve. The same ritual, the same rhythm, the same process that has carried her through rain delays and third-set deficits and 2 years of Czech player losses. She served out the next 2 games, closed the match, lifted the trophy, delivered her second WTA 125 title in front of 25,000 people who would be telling this story for the rest of their lives. Her post-match press conference response arrived still laughing. "I've never experienced anything like that. I was trying to focus on the match, but when he took off his shirt and I saw what it said, I almost lost it." Pause, a smile. "I'm flattered, but I'm focused on tennis right now. Sorry, mystery man." Her Instagram post an hour after the trophy presentation, a photo of herself holding the winner's trophy, caption reading simply, "I said no to the proposal but yes to the trophy. Laban." 5 million likes. Within hours. The intruder's identity was never publicly released. His place in Birmingham Open history, however, was secured the moment the security guards dragged him through that tunnel. Why this moment mattered beyond the laughs, the Birmingham Open will be remembered for many things. For the quality of the tennis across 5 matches. For the passion of the Filipino supporters who traveled across borders and oceans to fill an English grass court club with Philippine flags. For the moment a 2-year Czech player curse was finally, definitively broken in a third-set tiebreak with everything on the line. And for a man in an orange shirt. In its own strange, completely unplanned, entirely unrepeatable way, that moment captured something real about what made this particular tournament so special. Tennis is a serious sport. The players are serious athletes operating under serious pressure with serious consequences attached to every point. The stakes are genuine and the work behind reaching them is immense. But sometimes, just sometimes, something happens that cuts through all of it and reminds everyone in the stadium and everyone watching at home exactly why they fell in love with sport in the first place. The joy of it, the unpredictability, the absolute impossibility of scripting what actually happens when human beings get together in a stadium and something real unfolds in front of them. Alex Ila served out the championship. The mystery man was escorted from the premises. The trophy was lifted. Flags waved. The chants of Laban returned louder and more joyful than they had been all week. And somewhere in the stands, 25,000 people had a story they would be telling for the rest of their lives. Laban always. And next time, mystery man, maybe don't pick championship point.